Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a long time since the last video. Well, I'm here and try to recover the gap and try to make a lot of videos about that. I know that I make a promise every time that I make a video and that's maybe annoying. Don't want to let you down, I swear. Therefore, the director that we adding to talk about today is one of the most important director of the recent years in the mainstream and in the artistic field. I'm talking about Sean Baker. I want to start to say something about him with a sentence that summarizes his philosophy. Sex work should be decriminalized. The first thing that you have to know is that his movies talks mainly about the lives of marginalized people, so the outcast, the poor people, the low-key people in the society, the sex workers, and all the people that don't have the right to talk. So yes, it married LGBTQ+ system, all the minorities that lives in our society. Yeah, his movies are mainly a portrait of marginalized and outcast people, and they are acclaimed because it gives voice to the invisible part of the society that can't talk. Why? Because usually in the mainstream system, the rich people, the powerful people are going to highlight their voice, and their voice is way more powerful than the voice of the poor people. That's why Sean Baker, despite is not a low-key person, his father and his mother were ordinary people with an ordinary job, a lawyer, a teacher, so people that are inside the society, and he was born in New Jersey, so ordinary rich part of America. We are not talking about a person that lives in first person all these problems. So why a person like that want to be the voice and the brave to be the voice of these people, and why these people empathize so well with him? It's weird. It seems like you have a huge talent because you have the power to tell story that you haven't lived. Well, we can say that this problem of the mainstream is in his nature, in his skin, in his soul. Why? Because he hates the mainstream system. He hates Hollywood. He hates all the American dream, and he provoked the American dream, as he had done in Florida Project. That's, in my opinion, one of his masterpieces. In fact, when he was a child, he started to love immediately, straight away, the homemade movies, independent movies, and he started to marry that approach. He loved cinema since he was a child. He achieved a degree in the New York University in movies, and he started to enter in the independent system until he was nominated and received a lot of recognition with Tangerine, made in 2015. The main feature of this movie is completely made with an iPhone 5. At the time was outrageous. Another feature of his style is mainly his movies are a low-budget movies with not a lot of virtuosistic style. He pointed out especially on the characters, the story to tell, and it is a good example of doesn't matter how much money you spend for your movie, the most important part is the idea, if it's telling something true, something that touches people, that is tangible. Another important feature of his movies are the sexuality is treated in a very intimate way, without any filters, barriers, gates. Very raw, but raw in a spontaneous way, without any kind of makeup. His approach is very, very damn realistic. As a documentary style, as a characters that are taken by the street, like the neorealistic style, you know? And his characters are always not a stereotype. They are very complicated, and you can empathize with the characters even if you haven't lived this kind of lives. So the goal that he has is that you can empathize with people that are treated and stay worse than you, and you can understand and empathize with them. So that's the power of Sean Baker's cinema. Criticize the power because it tried to dig out, to shade all the people that are below of them, because they want to handle it, they want to control it. That's a problem of our society. So they analyze the individual to criticize all the system. In fact, it criticized, of course, the Republican system in America nowadays. Another feature that he has is the balance with humor and drama, because you are treating like themes and subjects that are not easy to treat. They are very fragile. It's influenced by the most left directors that we have in the cinema overview of the last decades. Ken Loach, Spike Lee, Mike Leigh, Gus Van Sant, all of them are talking about this kind of people that usually has problems and no one highlights them their problems, you know? What I have to say about the movies of Sean Baker is crucial for you to see the most important movies of him. So, The Florida Project, Anora, Tangerine, Prince of Broadway. It's very clear to identify his style, his philosophy, and he remarks it in all these movies. I think if you like this philosophy, you will appreciate a lot his movies. And I hope so, because they are very valid. And in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, Anora is a truly masterpiece, and you have to see a lot of times to understand very well the problem of our society and the relationship between the inner individual and what this individual have to show to be accepted by our society. Anyway, last thing, then I promise to let you live. Well, in the next weeks I will upload other videos. Now after this recording I will record the next director, and in the next week I will edit and upload it. I hope that you can appreciate these new videos, this new format, this new way of the channel. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys if you arrived until now, well, see ya.